And what is up, my men and women? This is your boy Swagmaster29. No, I'm just kidding. What a terrible name for a fucking guy. Anyways, guys, hello everybody. This is Dr. Diamond, and I'm coming at you with yet another podcast. Now, this is going to be childhood stories. Now, before we begin, we got 0 viewers at the moment, which it's okay. But I need to go do like one thing for like 1 second. I'll be right back in like, I don't know, like less than a second. It's just a lie. It's not going to be less. It's probably going to be a little more. Oh. Alright. Oh. So they had something in my sock. I had to get out. I had to get something out of my sock. Anyways, boys and girls, it's me, your main man, Swagmaster23 or 29, whatever I said earlier. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be a shitty nickname. Alright, so, you read the title of this podcast correctly. This is going to be childhood stories. That is right. Now, actually, before we begin, where's my pen and my... I'll move my phone over so you guys don't, like, go deaf from my pen scratching. Alright. Just had to cross childhood stories off my list to tell my future self, hey, you already did that one. Alright. It all began when I was 2. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even remember shit from when I was 2. I think the earliest memory is when I was 3. Now, when I was 3, I remember... Wow, my comment was deleted. Yeah, because it was probably inappropriate, Gareth. God. This is a family-friendly fucking channel. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that family-friendly. Oh, yeah, it is far. Are your streams family... Oh, no. No. It's not even adult-friendly. My streams are not kid-friendly whatsoever. They better not be Youngblood. Yeah, no, they are not. I am not a kid channel, man, woman, child. I'll bend you. Yeah, please. I'll bend you over and... And what? Ooh? Oh, what are you gonna do to me? Come on, bad boy. What are you gonna do to me, huh? Huh? What are you gonna do to me? Stuff you like a turducken. Ooh. Oh, God, it's only been like 30 minutes, you already turned me on. Ooh. Ooh, it's way too early to get that shit going. Oh. Oh, boy. Anyways. Let's see. Childhood stories. Now... Like I said, my earliest memory is of when I was a 3-year-old. I had my whole future ahead of me. Let's see, I guess I can tell you guys the moment I learned how to wipe my ass after taking a shit. So, if it's kind of disgusting, but, you know, it's part of my childhood. My girdle's getting all gooey. I think I'm wearing it wrong. Oh, Gareth, you make me laugh. Yes, your girdle. My girdle's getting all gooey. I think I'm wearing it wrong. Alright. Well, before we begin, I'm going to take a sip of my Wendy's drink. So I went to Wendy's earlier. Had the spicy chicken. I used to wear one. Oh, no, I'm sure. Anyways. Not sponsored by Wendy's. I wish, that would be amazing. So anyways, my earliest childhood memory is my dad was supposed to be watching me. This is when I was 3 years old. My dad was supposed to help me lose weight. Yeah, that's what girdles do, I'm afraid. Well, anyways, so my dad was supposed to be watching me, but he fell asleep on the couch, and I was not really that potty trained. I was kind of potty trained. Like, I knew what to do, Then I got up on the toilet and, did my business, and then I came back out. I didn't wipe because I forgot that you were supposed to do that shit. Got back on my horse, which coincidentally is down here in this basement with me. And I'm looking straight at it, and it's spooking me. Not really. But every time I look at that horse, every time I come down here, I look at that horse for a couple seconds or minutes. And I just remember that moment when I was 3. But then thinking about it, how the fuck did I get up there? Because I'm looking at it now, and it's pretty fucking tall. And I don't know, how the fuck did I get up there? That's a mystery for another day. Yeah, then I sat up onto the horse, and my pants felt wet, all mushy, and I'm like, wait, what is this? And I'm like, oh, I'm a dumbass, I need to go wipe, and then I got off and did that shit. I don't care if it's a disgusting story, it's what happened to me when I was a baby, when I was 3. Another time, when I was 3, my parents decided it was a great idea to show me a Chucky movie, which was actually my very first horror movie that I've ever seen. I could have sworn that it was The Seed of Chucky, because I remember so well watching that movie when I was 3. But I did a little research, and Seed of Chucky came out 4 days after my 4th birthday, which, if you look at that, it makes no sense. And I'm like, because at first I seen it came out in 2004, I'm like, okay, that makes sense, it must have came out before my birthday, because my birthday is all the way down in November, which sucks. But I looked at it was November 12th, and I'm like, wait a second. I specifically remember watching whichever Chucky movie. I think, come to think of it, I think it might have been. That explains what's wrong with you. Yeah, sure does, Gareth. Oh, everything is wrong with me. That's why I murdered my family. And actually, no joke, there was actually a knife sitting right next to me. I don't know why. I don't know what I was doing with it. Ah, the knife. What a cool tool. No, but anyways, I think it might have been The Bride of Chucky, because I remember that movie too. I love those movies. And then, which it kind of bothers me how people are like, oh, The Seed of Chucky fucking sucks. It's like, no. What's wrong with you? The Seed of Chucky's the best. But it probably could be because I grew up on it. So I think The Bride of Chucky might have been my first Chucky movie. But then, because I remember at the very beginning where I thought it was Chucky, but it was that other weird doll that Tiffany and Chucky had at the end of Bride of Chucky. Glenn or Glenda, whatever the fuck it's supposed to be called. Which, kind of thinking about it, he kind of represents this movie was kind of way ahead of its time. It already had a transgender child in it. The guy, the kid was like, sometimes I want to be a boy, sometimes I want to be a girl, and I'm like, oh, Gareth is telling me to stop. Oh boy, okay. But anyways, I thought it was Chucky at the beginning, but apparently it was Glenn/Glenda, whatever the fuck his name is. But I remember specifically him taking the knife out of the cake. Gotta call the police. No, not again. One more time I'm arrested and I'm done for life. I think that's how it goes, I don't know. Wait, I swear we be getting controversial. Yeah? Yeah, like I said in my last stream, Gareth, I don't think you were here for that part because I think you had to go, but I did say, the 1920s were about the women's rights, 2020s about gay rights. Although that was probably in, the 2000s and more the 2010s. I don't know, I don't care about that shit. I mean, I don't care about them. We are not on Colorful Worth. Yeah. That is true. Oh, fuck. Then, anyways, oh yeah, so after I watched The Seed of Chucky, my forehead started to bleed. And I noticed it. I'm like, why the fuck am I bleeding for? And then so my dad kind of noticed. I told him about it, and he's like, oh, well, fuck. Let me get a fucking toilet paper. That's what I was thinking. You know, so you can, like, wipe it off and, you know. Then I was good to go. Fuck, what else happened? When I was 4, I remember sitting on top of the, So I'm pretty much telling you guys my whole life story. That's pretty much what's going on. Like I keep saying, I'm like one of those YouTubers that are pretty fucking open about themselves. Because I don't really give a shit about what people think of my childhood. Or about me in general. But what else happened? Why does your forehead... I actually don't know why my forehead was bleeding. I think my brain exploded from all the scariness that is The Seed of Chucky, even though The Seed of Chucky, I just watched it like a week ago, and it's not even that scary. I can kind of see why people think it sucks, but it has a special place in my heart, because it's like one of the few... It was like the second, I believe. I could have sworn it was the first. Nanomachines, yes. Yeah, that's science, I guess. I don't know. Fucking... But then I sat on top of the couch one day, and I said, like, fuck, right in front of my parents, and they stopped, and then they're like, wait, what? And I just said, fuck, and they just laughed. I didn't even get in trouble. So, and another time I was 5, I said shit. My mom said, don't say that. That's not a thing to say. But now I say it all the fucking time. I say it every day. Let's see. Let's take a little break to take a sip of my Wendy's drink, not sponsored. Gotta love Coca-Cola Zero. Same Coca-Cola taste, but with 0 calories. Also not sponsored. God damn it. Fuck. What else happened to me? What else happened to me? I don't remember. Fuck, what else? So, like, the earliest age I can remember was 3. Oh, I think I know something else that happened to me when I was 3. I had, like, me and my dad and my mom all lived in this apartment. And I think I had, like a Scooby-Doo, like, mystery machine thing. You know, like one of those things where, like, kids hop in, they just, like, pedal, and it's like a tiny car, you know? I had that, but the mystery machine. Because I was cool. Actually, no, I'm probably not cool. Ah, fuck. Then what else happened? I don't know. I don't know what else happened to me. Fuck, and then I remember... Oh, I actually got a scar on my... which one is it? This one right here. On my right arm. Like, in the middle of my right arm. I have a scar because when I was little, my dad got a cat. And her name was Nellie. And she was black, and she was adorable, but she was a fucking bitch. The only person that she loved was my dad. And, Simba, this is back when I had Simba. So, probably back in 2005. And I remember that cat fucking hated me and my mom so much, I don't know. Racist. I knew it. Gareth, I knew you were gonna say that. Oh... So then, she just scratched me. Like, it went right to my bone. And I was bleeding everywhere. I don't think I was rushed to the hospital because it wasn't that bad. But it fucking... Oh, another time. This is with Simba, that little fucking orange douchebag. I didn't even do anything. I was just petting him, and then all of a sudden he just fucking goes crazy. And just rips the fuck out of my right arm. Like, he doesn't have front claws, but he's got, like, back claws, and they fucking hurt. So he tore the shit out of my right arm, and my mom tried to stitch me up. There was, like, blood everywhere. And my mom tried to, She tried to wash me up, but I was screaming the whole time. He's a fucking hurt. And then she realized she couldn't do nothing. So I actually had to go to my aunt's house. And she stitched me up. And I didn't cry. And my mom was like, why the fuck didn't you cry when why did you get hurt so much? Because I was a reckless child, that's why. That's why I got hurt a lot. And I still do to this day. Like, I'll be working on a project and... Like, specifically, like, with metal, like, tin metal, you know, like the sharp. And also, why'd you... Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know why the fuck I never went to a doctor. I mean, this is before I got my degree and everything, and now I'm a full-on doctor. Actually, that's a fucking lie. I'm not a doctor. I'm like that one fucking guy, you know, not a doctor, you know, after that one fucking show. I don't know. I just remember there was, like, a thing at the end of, like, a TV show. It was, like, not a doctor. And I'm like, hey, that's me. Fuck. And then, so yeah, my mom's like, why the fuck didn't you scream for me? Like, why'd you scream bloody murder when I was trying to work on you, but when your aunt was working on you, you didn't make a sound? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I could be a nurse. I could. That would be awesome. Yeah, I could be a nurse. That would be awesome. You know, I like... Nurse Diamond, yeah, that's my girl personality, Nurse Diamond. Which actually I can do, to quote Gareth, because I remember he said this one time. I remember Gareth was like, my stitch work is, oh. And it made me laugh every time I think of it. But my stitch work, I mean, it's been getting pretty good. But I don't think I could ever, like, stitch myself up, because that would hurt way too fucking much. And I can't deal with pain. I have a pretty high tolerance for pain, but it only lasts for, like, a few minutes or something. Why do it only gotta be... What the fuck are you trying to say? Gareth, I can't understand you. I can't understand you. Why do it only gotta be women that are nurses? Yeah, he is, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna point, I guess. Fuck, anyways, more childhood stories. Fuck, I don't know. I don't really know what else. Oh, I guess I can tell you this. Simba being more of a douchebag. So I was over at my dad's house one weekend, and racist, yeah. But no, because my parents have been divorced since, I was 4 or 5, I believe, and so every weekend, you know, I go see him. It was like every, like, Friday night he'd pick me up, and then I'd see him all day Saturday, and then he'd take me home Sunday morning. And I remember one time he was at an apartment that was pretty close to my mom's. Yeah, my dad's probably a stalker. I don't fucking know what he is anymore. He was probably stalking my mom, even though he was the one who left my mom. But they still love each other, thankfully. I mean, because he said, well, you better be lucky that me and your mom still love each other, because there are divorced parents out there that don't love each other. And I'm like, yeah, you got a point, the man-child. But, and then I remember, I think I was like 7. No, I was younger than 7, because I'm stalking your mom. Oh yeah, then what's she doing now, Gareth, huh? Huh? What's she doing, huh? I don't even know. No, I know what she's doing. She's, I don't know. Taking care of something, I don't know. But anyways, fuck. So it had to have been before I was 7, because this is before we had Sasha. You know, the black and white fucking weird man. She's weird. She's in the bath. It's not family friendly to say. Actually, my mom's in bed right now because she's a loser and goes to bed early. Well, I mean, she has to get up at 5, so that's kind of... that's understandable. But, so my dad gave me this goldfish. My bed, yeah, oh, I'm sure, okay. Gareth, I don't think you've met my in bed doing the naughty, yeah? I wish. If Gareth was my dad, I would fucking never leave his side. I'd be like, Father, I want to live with Dad. I want to live with my father, Gareth. Because the very naughty. Ooh, you got some BDSM shit going on, huh? You got. Is she tying you up, or are you tying her up, Gareth? Are you doing the whipping, or is she doing the whipping on you? I am your dad, but I can't afford the child support. Well, actually, my dad taught me that once I turn 18, he doesn't have to... No, after I graduate, he doesn't have to pay child support anymore. And I'm 19. So, Gareth, you don't have to pay child support anymore. So, that's good. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. But then I remember my dad got me this goldfish... And I loved it so much, and then he's like, hey, take it home with you. And then I did. I remember it was on a Thursday night. Yeah, America, yeah. America, the land of the free and the home of the Whopper. If your name's not on the birth certificate, you don't have to pay. Oh, shit, I didn't know that. Huh. Well, I guess if I have a child someday, I'm not putting my name. Fuck that. Actually, I wouldn't mind doing that. Let's take another break and take another sip from Wendy again. Damn. Oh, yeah. Oh, Wendy, I'd let you do whatever you want to me. Give me some of that spicy chicken sandwiches. That would hurt. Just kidding. Child support is also based off of... Oh, I didn't know that. Indeed, I didn't sign it until my lawyer was available, and he wasn't until 2019, but it was too late. It was too late. Too late for him and too late for me to do stuff. I don't know. Fuck. Oh yeah, so Simba, like, we were getting my haircut, and, Simba jumped up on my fucking, because I had my goldfish, like, way up high on the, on my shelf and on my desk. No, my dresser, that's what it's called. And the fucking little orange bastard jumped up all the way he fucking knocked it over. We came home, the fish was flopping all over, as fish do when they're on land. We quickly scooped him up. I yelled at Simba, I said, you fucking bitch, you do that again, you're getting kicked out of my house, Simba. Simba. And then I raised him up and I threw him. No, I'm just kidding. I raised Simba up, and I did the thing that they did in The Lion King. Did the fish die? Yeah, he died in the morning. He was doing just fine. We put him in the water. He did fine for a little bit. Then when we woke up the next morning, the fish was dead. I'm like, God damn it, Simba. You just killed Cosmo and Wanda from fucking Fairly Odd Parents. God damn it. Actually, it was only one fish, so it was either Cosmo or Wanda. God damn it. Let's have a moment of silence for the fish, alright? Let us do that. Alright, moment of silence over. Okay, well, I love that fish, actually. I don't even remember if I named it. Then I had another pet when I was 7, that, it was only at Dad's house. He got both of us our own turtle. And me being the fucking kid that was, well, I wasn't really obsessed with them, but I really liked Mario, so I named the turtle Bowser, and it was awesome. But eventually, my dad had to let him go. I think this was like when I was like 7, I think. My dad had to let him go because he was gone on for his work, because he used to be a driller, but now I think he just does office shit because I don't remember why he got down to the office area instead of drilling. But actually, my uncle, my dad's brother, is actually like one of the bosses. My uncle actually tells my dad what to fucking do, even though my dad's older than him. And I kind of think that's funny, how the younger sibling tells the older sibling what to do. I'll never get to know that feeling, but no, it's okay. Sadness in my heart because of what could have been. Anyways, enough of whatever the fuck I was just saying. Fuck, what else? Yeah, so my dad had to, like, go on a business trip. He had to go somewhere. I think it was, like, somewhere in Nebraska or some shit. I don't know, for, like, a week. And I can't remember if he told me that he had somebody to take care of them. He probably did, but I don't remember. But he came back, and the landlord told him he had to set them free because the tank was, like, the tank was, like, pitch black. Like, whoever took care of them didn't even fucking clean the tank. And the people who lived at the apartment were actually complaining about the smell. And the moment when my dad came back, the landlord was like, hey, you gotta get these turtles out. I've had, like, a fuck ton of complaints. And he's like, okay. And then he's like, how am I gonna tell Jordan about this? And he hasn't to this day. No, I'm just kidding. No, he told me, and I was pretty upset, but I was pretty understanding. I'm like, yeah, okay. I think if I were to have a pet, it would probably be like an amphibian or like a reptile. Like, kind of like maybe a snake, maybe a leopard gecko or something like that. That would be cool. Or any other type of gecko. A friend of mine, actually, one of my best friends, she had a leopard gecko when she was little. And she said that you know, they're a lot of fun. Because I told her about a year ago or something that I was planning on like wanting to get like another thing, like animal. She's like, definitely go for a leopard gecko. And she also has a rabbit named Ruby, which I think is kind of a cute name for a rabbit. But so then I asked her because I wanted to get like another pet, kind of, and I asked her which one's easier to take care of, the leopard gecko or the rabbit, and she said definitely the leopard gecko, because the rabbits, they shit all over, and it's a pain in the anus to clean. And I'm like, alright, well, fuck. And that was a year ago, and my mom told me, hey, if you clean up your area, because I don't have a room, because my uncle, he promised that he would take my room for 6 months. 4 years ago! Every time I do that, Gareth laughs. Yeah, see, there he is. He's doing the laugh. Yeah, he is. But yeah, anyway, so I don't really have a room, which fucking sucks. I hate it. So I put up some cardboard walls. Actually, not even a year ago, like last March. Yeah, I know you do love that. That's why I said it. But anyway, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so my mom was like, if you pick up your area nice and neat, then I'll give you the thing, the gecko, whatever, the cage and shit. Like, I think she said that she would look into it and all that, and she eventually did. But she's like, oh my god, they cost a lot of money. They don't. The tank is what, like the tank and all the equipment, that's what really costs money. And the gecko, I think I seen, it was like a deal or something, where if you get it was like down at Petco, I think. They had like a deal where if you get the tank and the gecko, then it was like a 2-for-1 or some shit. Like if you, I think it was like 50% off, I think. So if you got the tank and the gecko, it was like, I don't know, $100 or something, which is that's pretty good, that's a decent amount of money for. It's like a decent price, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, for a gecko, you know? And the cage. And still to this day, I don't have any of those. But I really want to get like a hamster, but I can't because my uncle is very allergic. I want to get I mean, I don't really want to, but I was thinking like it would be kind of good maybe to have a dog, but oh, whoopsie-doo. I don't know what the fuck I just said. But whoops, I'm allergic. I'm very allergic to dogs. Like, if I even touch one. I mean, I'm not that bad. Like, if I touch one, I'm okay, but I gotta wash my hands after. But I'd probably say, like, if I'm in the room with a dog, it probably takes about a half hour to an hour for me to start having an allergic reaction. And, I mean, I don't hate dogs, but I just don't really care for them too much because of that. Like oh yeah, that was fucking horrible. Yeah, my eyes were watery as fuck. I couldn't breathe, oh boy. Yeah, Gareth, he has seen firsthand what dogs do to me. They get me horny. No, I'm just kidding. No, that sucked. And, yeah, so I think the bad part is because Blandon lived. No, it was Blendon. Blendon, that was his name. Not Blandon. What the fuck are you talking about? I forgot. Wait, is that. I was thinking, is that his actual name? Is it Blandon? I feel like that's not his name. It's Blendon. Blendon. Yeah, that boy. So. The thing about him is I think he would be fine with my dog. Yeah, I am pretty good with hypoallergenic. I call him Look. Yeah, I remember all the videos he made about him. I miss that man. I haven't seen him in like 3 years since he moved to Minnesota. I think that's where he moved to anyways. I forgot how to spell his name. It's okay. I think I remember. I think it's like Brenden, I believe, or something. Or maybe an ON. I don't know. He's in the. Oh, wow, he is. Yeah, see, that's another thing, too, about the Army. Like, my dad. Oh, okay, I got it. My mic accidentally got muted for some reason. Hope that's better. So how much of that didn't you not hear, Gareth? Was it like all of that? Yeah, no, I know. So did I miss like not that long of time? I heard my dad. Oh no. But yeah, anyway, so my dad actually, he tried to go. I don't remember if my grandpa was in the army or the navy or whatever it's called. See, I don't really know the branches of the military because I'm not that educated with them. But I can't remember which one. I think my grandpa was in the Air Force, actually. Yeah, I think it was in the Air Force. But my dad tried out. I think my dad actually tried out for the Army, not the Air Force. And my dad said that he couldn't because he had asthma and he was too short. So I have asthma. I don't know if I'm too short. I don't know if that's really a requirement, like the height. I mean, really, I think if you're like a midget or little people or whatever people like to be called, probably being racist or some shit. Well, no, I mean, wait, are little people a race? I don't think they are. Well, anyways, I should probably shut up before I say something I shouldn't. But something else. Wait, what the fuck is that doing? Okay. So, I mean, I would think that little people would be great in the army, because then, they can sneak up on the enemy and be like, just shoot them or stab them, That would be amazing, but technically the different... Oh my god, no. I don't think so. But, oh, god. But we are not Asians. Well, I mean, if you look at my eyes look Asian. I have a theory that my mom slept with an Asian man. That's why my eyes are kind of slanted. Because no American has slanted eyes as much as I do. Me? Well, yeah, I guess. I haven't seen you in a while. Like your face. Your beautiful man face. In a while. It's been like, what, almost a year? Over a year? I don't remember the last time I saw you, Gareth. Oh yeah, duh, graduation. Duh, I forgot. I forgot that's the last time I saw you. But anyways, so I think if I tried out to be the army, I probably wouldn't be able to go because I have asthma, which kind of makes sense, because if you're out running on the field, you can't stop every 5 seconds to take your inhaler. Which if you take too much of your inhaler, you can actually die. Because it's like medication, and if you, just like with any other medication, you can fucking just die, if you take way too many. I actually haven't used my inhaler in probably 2 or 3 weeks, which is very amazing, which is very good. Yep. Alright. Let's take another sip out of Wendy. Damn. That is a damn good pop. So, I know that was kind of... I know I'm not really telling any more childhood stories. But I kind of did tell childhood stories in my school memories. Fucking video/videos. Which, yay, I delivered on my promise. Because, oh yeah, I forgot I was going to tell you guys... Like, I was gonna go probably a little more in-depth of, like, why I didn't, like, post topic of discussion today, because last night, after the stream, I texted Gareth, because he was like, hey, after your stream, we should talk, and I'm like, alright, and I only said, like, 2 things, and then I stopped, because my fucking phone wouldn't connect to the internet. And even though I literally unplugged and plugged in back the internet box, and it still wasn't working. I mean, it was kind of working, it just wouldn't work on YouTube. Like, YouTube kept telling me, like, you gotta connect your internet, bro. Ew, why did I say that? I fucking hate myself when I say cringy shit like that. But now he's like, dude, you're not connected to the internet. And I had full bars, and I even turned off my internet and used my data, which I have plenty of. I have unlimited. And it still wouldn't work, and I'm like, well, what if I restarted my phone? And I did, and then it restarted, and it wouldn't turn on. I got this, like, error message, and it said, we're so sorry, your phone didn't start correctly. You can either try again, or erase, like, erase the corrupted data from your phone. And I'm like, alright, so I tried again, because I didn't want to erase anything, obviously. And so I did, and it still wasn't working, so I thought, well, fuck, what else do I have to lose? So I had to erase the corrupted data, which meant all of my data, so I lost everything. I had to use my data, which I had plenty of because it's unlimited. Yeah, it was. Well, no, I mean, like, data as in, like, Wait, Gareth, I don't understand what you're talking about. I thought I knew what you were talking about, and then I thought, wait, no, that makes no sense. But anyways, so it erased everything, it erased all of my shit, so... But then, like, it rebooted, and everything was gone, except for the most amazing thing in the world. Wait, I'm quoting you, oh. Yeah, but I don't get it, though. You spelled witch wrong, by the way. Just kidding. I'm just giving you shit. I think you did. No, wait, did you? Yeah, there's no T in that kind of witch. Well, anyways, with that out of the way. Fucking... Yeah, so everything was, like, no, but amazingly, my fucking photos and my videos were okay. And I was happy. You spelled your oh, haha, yeah, that's really mature. Yeah, but you know what? You're the one who drew my face. But... So, fucking... Oh, God, I'm terrible. Fuck. Anyways. So, amazingly, my pictures were on there. But my phone was on a thing called safe mode, which meant I couldn't do shit. I mean, I could, but, I mean, I had it with it on face mode. What the fuck am I talking about? Safe mode. I had to actually, in order for the safe mode to get off, I had to factory reset it, just completely wipe everything clean. Which meant including fucking erasing the pictures that I already had on my phone, which somehow survived the erasing of the corrupted data, whatever the fuck you say. And because safe mode, it wouldn't allow me to get on any apps that I downloaded. And so YouTube and Facebook, and because I have a Facebook and shit, which I don't really use too much. I use once in a while. I don't really post on it too much, but yeah, that was working and everything. But then I tried to get on Power Director because that got erased, you know. Oh, excuse me. And then I was thinking, oh, all I have to do is just edit the topic of discussion videos again. And I tried, and well, it wouldn't appear. And then I clicked on. I seen Hulu because I have Hulu also. And it was all grayed out, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I clicked on it, it said, oh, you can't get apps, or, like, you can't open apps while you're in safe mode. I'm like, well, fuck you then. So I had to, I did the genius thing, because I don't have an SD card, because I'm poor, and can't afford one. What did I do? Oh, yeah, I took, all of my pictures that I had, and I had the genius idea to send them to my Dr. Diamond email. Because I'm thinking, well, if the pictures are on the email, you know, then they'll be saved. And I was correct, because after I did that, after I got the last one of my pictures on the, like, I couldn't move over any of my cameras, because... any of my cameras, what the fuck am I talking about? Any of my videos over, because like the files were too big to move over, and I'm like, you fucking bitch. So that kind of had to get deleted. You could have saved them in your Google Photos account. Yeah, I know, but I didn't think of that at the time. I don't know, I'm not a smart man. But I did save like 95% of my photos. Which, I mean, I didn't have like too many important photos, but I wanted, you know, save them all and shit. So, let's just say my porn stash lives to, did I say stash? I meant stash. My porn stash gets to save another day. It gets to be looked at another day, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Lies, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. So, yeah, so then when I factory resetted everything, and I looked on my email, you know, my Dr. Diamond email, and all my pictures were there, so I just kind of, like, spent, like, maybe 2 or 3 hours, like, not deleting, that would have been terrible, and I spent a lot of hours just, fucking, converting them, just downloading them, you know, just putting them back in the respectful albums and shit. It took forever. And then after that, I went to do all my, well, actually, first, I did Facebook and then Messenger so that I can text Gareth and say, hey, you know, sorry about this shit. But he'd already seen the video, the update video that I took down that video because I'm like, you know what? There will be a podcast tonight. Because I was kind of scared that, I mean, I definitely knew that I wasn't going to upload a topic of discussion when I usually do. But I was thinking, you know, I usually stream at night. Kind of, usually. I was thinking, well, if I get there fast enough and get my fucking streaming software back up, you know, then I can, you know, just edit the fucking podcast picture back up and everything would be a-okay, which is, everything is back to normal. The one thing that I'm fucking pissed about is I have to restart my Simpsons Tapped Out game and my Family Guy The Quest for Stuff, which if you guys haven't played or heard of those games, they're fucking fun. You get to rebuild Springfield in the Simpsons one, you get to rebuild Quahog in the Family Guy one. I spent a fucking year on that shit. A year's worth of progress down the fucking drain. I was pissed. I still kinda am, but that's like... Oh yeah, then I play one of the best games, Pocket Mortys. You know, it's kinda like Pokemon, but like with fucking Rick and Morty. I fucking love that game so much. You know, me being a huge fan of Rick and Morty. I'm not really that big of a fan anymore. I mean, when the series is actually on TV, then I'm just like, holy shit, I'm the biggest fan. But then, you know, I just lose interest after it hasn't been on the air for a while. I'm like, alright, whatever. I'm still waiting for the second half of Season 4, which will be amazing. Actually, I don't know. I hope it will. Season 4 is actually going pretty good so far. I fucking love it. Although, I think my favorite season would probably be... God, I don't know, actually. I mean, my favorite episode of all time is Rick Potion number 9. You know, where Rick fucking Cronenberg's the whole dimension. I love it because of all the monsters, all the Cronenbergs. They look so fucking cool. And I love how... after Rick and Morty just fuck up the reality, they just move to another one, and it stays like that, you know? Like, for the rest of the series, in this new reality and shit. And I like how in, I think it's called the Rick Shank Redemption, you know, the season 3 premiere, I like how Summer and Morty go back to that dimension, and see Cronenberg, Summer, and Cronenberg Beth, and Cronenberg Jerry. Fucking love them. And I like how, like, everything's destroyed. Like, I fucking love apocalyptic things. You know, like, if you, like, that's why I really want a zombie apocalypse, because I love the idea of you having to just go out and survive and shit, while, you know, trying to worry about monsters trying to fucking kill you. So, you know, and then all the damaged buildings, the rundown buildings and shit. And then I'm thinking it would kind of suck. It'd be boring because it would be, like, way too quiet. You know, because of, yeah, you got a point, Gareth. I would not survive. I'd probably die within, like, the first day or so. No, because, I don't know. But see, then the thing that I don't like is there's no electricity. But I can probably deal with that. I can adapt over time. Like, last night, I was kind of crying because I'm like, no, my phone. And then I'm like, God damn, I think I have at least 4 days. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, you probably would 4 days. Bryce would probably last, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, maybe. That man's a survivor. Actually, I'm not really sure. I don't know how long Bryce would survive for. But yeah, I don't know. I just like the idea of, like a post-apocalyptic world. That'd be kind of cool. And, you know, just like surviving like we used to, like when we were cavemen. I would last, yeah. You would last. Fuck. I don't... See, every time I do, like, a topic podcast. I think next episode I'm not really gonna do a fucking. Oh well, maybe. I kind of want to do another fucking one of my ideas, but then again, I always go way off topic. Like now, I'm just talking about a post-apocalyptic world, even though I'm supposed to be talking about my childhood. I mean, I don't. I remember when I was a child, my mom had this weird, creepy snowman doll, and I swear to fucking Christ, it came to life, because, like, it turned on by itself one time, a couple times, scared the fucking shit out of me, and I actually had dreams that it would, like, climb off the shelf and fucking murder me, and, it scared me. I shit myself. Actually, I don't know, I probably did. I was thinking, no, I don't know if I did or not, but I probably did. I mean, I think it was like, what, 4 or 5, maybe 6 at that time? You know, a good age to shit yourself, you know? You still don't know any better. I wasn't potty trained until I was 10, actually. No, I'm just kidding. No. That would suck, though. It wouldn't suck, it would be sad. If you were potty trained until you were 10 or, like, 15, that would be sad. Well, it would be sad if you were, like, a 20-year-old man and you're still not even fucking potty trained. That would be sad. Oh, man. I don't know. And that makes me think. I kind of, I keep thinking lately about what I'm going to be like when I'm old. I just keep thinking of this image of me being like a 80 or 90-year-old man, just fucking laying down in my fucking retirement home bed, going to bed at night or just waking up or something. It would probably be more at night, because every time I go to sleep, I just think about shit. Like, it takes me forever to fall asleep at night, as I'm just thinking about shit, of my life, where I'm headed, what happened that day, what my future's gonna be like. I feel like if I was like an 80 or 90-year-old man, I think I would just lay there in my fucking bed at night, just thinking about my fucking life, and like what I've accomplished, what I haven't accomplished, what I should have done different. And I'd probably cry, because I'm like, my life is nearly over. I mean, obviously I could probably die way before that, Oh, fuck. Death is a thing that we all have to think of. I mean, not if you're like, my age or something. But I mean, death happens randomly, I remember I was a junior, and there was this kid in my class. I'm not going to name his name, but, out of respect for him. And he was killed in a car accident because him and his friend were drinking. And he wasn't, he was kind of popular maybe, but like not really. See, I don't want to say anything too mean, because he was kind of a jerk, but he was okay. I didn't really mind him. But yeah, like, I came to school the next day and they said, oh, this guy died, and I'm like, oh, fuck, really? And same with another kid that died back in, like, late September of last year. I didn't know him too well either. This was a different kid. I didn't know him too well, but, I talked to him, like, maybe 2 or 3 times. But I was still kind of sad about it, and, it's kind of... I kind of think of death. I've been kind of thinking of death a lot lately. I don't know why. It's just been on my mind. And I'm just like, when are you coming to get me, death? How long do I have? Because, death can come at any moment. Like, right now, during the stream, I can just suddenly just die. For no reason. Or maybe somebody watching this might just all of a sudden die. I don't know. That would suck if I just died right now. Then I would be streaming forever, or at least until my phone dies. Because I'm at 65% battery, so I've been doing this for almost an hour. My phone was at 100% when I began this. That was about 54 minutes ago, almost 55. I'd probably say maybe a good, maybe 2 or 3, maybe even 4 hours of the stream. It would just be silent. Or maybe I would just come back as a ghost and just be like, ooh, I'm haunting you and shit like that. I don't know. Fucking don't know. I know this is supposed to be childhood stories, but this is kind of more of like a rambling story about like what's on my mind. Oh, I have a lot on my mind, kind of. And honestly though, so the other day, my uncle, he texted me, he's like, I care about you and I love you, but you need to get a job and shit. I'm like, yeah, I know, but he sent me like this huge paragraph and he's like saying shit like he knows I'm trying to get a job and everything and all that shit, and he's like, he feels bad that I don't have anything to do all day. And he's like, well, and you can go out and hang with your friends and shit. And I'm like, well, some of my friends don't have cars or license, and he's like, in between you and me, I think you have depression. I'm like, yeah, thinking about it, I think I do have depression. Maybe a little, anxiety, I think. But I think, wow, call me out on like that. Yeah. Gareth, you're the reason of why I'm depressed. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, no, Gareth, you killed my depression. You actually make me very happy. I'm very happy that I met you, Gareth. Gareth J. Simpson? No, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But no, I think like the main thing that kind of gets me depressed, and I wish I was then, I would be doing something at least. You mean there? You wish that you were here or something? I don't know, I think that's what you meant to say. But, I think the main reason why I'm depressed is because of my sister. Now, I kind of talked about this a little last night, and I was like, I kind of want to talk about this shit. Just open up to you guys about my feelings and shit. Just directly to you guys. Maybe you guys can help me out and fucking... Because I'm kind of... No, I meant what I meant. Okay, well... You do what you do, Gareth. But, I mean, I know not too many people watch my shit. I mean, I know after I get fucking a shit ton of views, but nobody ever like comments or does any shit like that, which I don't really care, because I love making videos, and that's actually kind of what makes me happy. I know lately I've been being more active on YouTube, but I know I keep saying that I'm getting to my gaming shit, but I don't know yet. I haven't been feeling like making games, But anyways, I think the root of my depression is my sister. And if you guys don't know, I kind of told you guys yesterday a little bit, but my sister was supposed to be born on June 4th of 1999. And she was a stillborn, because she came out and she wasn't alive, and so if I start crying, just don't worry about it. And I don't mind telling you guys this. You guys are kind of like my therapists. For those who actually listen to me, You guys are kind of my therapist, but, so... God, I'm about ready to cry. But I don't care. I'm gonna tell it anyways. You should do whatever you feel like doing, like Colorful Warfare does whenever... Yeah. I know, but I'm just gonna tell you anyways, and if I start crying my eyes out, then... Just deal with it. But she came out, and I think my dad showed me one time, about like a year or two ago, like a picture of what she looked like, and it kind of scared me a little. But so my mom has this type of blood where it attacks anything that's living inside of her, especially like babies, But they didn't catch on until after she was born. And, but they caught it right when I was about to be born. Or not about, but, like, the moment my mom said that she was pregnant, she went to the hospital to, get like a fucking, this type of medicine. I forgot. I don't know what it's called, but like this thing to pretty much just like stop the blood from killing me, so that I can actually live. And but yeah. So my sister's name. God damn it. My sister's name was gonna be Alexis, and God damn it. I know I don't have to tell you guys this, but I want to. Well, and I want to do it without crying, but God damn it. She would be 21 this year. And I mean, I just, like, every time I see every time I see somebody just saying, oh, like somebody who lives in like a normal house, and who lives with both of their parents, and God damn it, who lives with both of their parents and has a brother or sister. I mean, I know technically I do have a brother, but he's my half brother, but I do see him as my full brother. But I haven't seen him in like 3 years, and he lives all the way in California, so but it's okay. But I just wanted to know, I've always wanted to know what it was like to live, like, grow up with like a brother or sister and both of my parents, and most of my life up until I was 12, because we had to move here to my grandma's house to help her out and shit. And but before that, I lived in apartments almost my whole life, and which I liked. I like apartments better than houses. So, and like, I never really got to grow up in a house, which, I mean, that part doesn't bother me, but it's just, I think about my life and I'm like, I really wish I knew what it would be like to have both parents, like, grow up with both parents, especially with my dad, but I mean, I do still see my dad a lot, which, and, I mean, my mom and dad, they still love each other. They just can't live with each other. But, and then I was kind of thinking what my life would be like if Alexis was here. I don't know, because when we moved here, there was only 3 rooms, my grandma's room, my room. I took over my grandma's office, which she wasn't even using anyways, and my mom's room that I am pretty much forced to sleep in. I mean, I have my own bed, but I mean, my uncle really fucked me over with my room, which kind of pisses me off, because it's like, I was already using that room, but then again, I was thinking, what would it be like if Alexis was here? Would I have to share my room? Would we have not been able to move into my grandma's house, because we wouldn't have enough room. And I mean, I wouldn't mind sharing a room with her, but I feel like me and her would be pretty close. Like the typical brother and sister, like, they would always yell and fight and shit. I wouldn't do that. I feel like I wouldn't do that with her. I feel like me and her would be like best friends, and we would get along just fine. Hold on a sec. Fuck. Anyways, sorry about that. But I mean, I don't know. I've just always wondered what it would be like to have a brother or sister, But I don't know. Maybe in my next life, because, I mean, if reincarnation is a real thing, which I do believe in, maybe in my next life I'll have many brothers and sisters. Actually, that would be terrible. I don't know. Fuck. I mean, it's kind of good, maybe, like, being an only child. I mean, technically I'm not really an only child, but I also, technically, I kind of am, because I didn't, grow up with my half-brother. who I see as my whole brother, you know. I didn't get to grow up with him. And, you know. But see, I always kind of wondered what it would be like to get in a fight with your sibling. But, I don't know. And then I even asked my mom the other day, because I was thinking about Alexis. Because I do think about her sometimes. Like, a lot. And, I asked my mom, I'm like, so if Alexis was alive, would you still have me? And she's like, honestly, I'm not really sure. So, I mean, if she survived, I probably wouldn't even be her. I probably would be her. I don't know. You know, sometimes I feel like her soul, like my soul is like her soul, if that makes any sense. Like, her soul is within my body. Like, you know, my physical soul. Like, I'm not sharing souls or nothing, you know, just like, my physical soul is hers, you know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now. Fuck. But, yeah, I think we need a Wendy Blake. Sip out of, good old Wendy here. Yummy. But anyways, so I guess that is kind of my childhood. And, let's see, what other fucking shit happened to me? I don't think there was anything else. I think that's pretty much the root of my depression and why and honestly though, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of had maybe a couple, like, maybe I've had, like, a few thoughts of, actually trying to kill myself. I haven't actually done it, but I've had thoughts of killing myself. But then I was thinking, you know, of the consequences. I was thinking I would fucking just make so many people sad. Because I know I'm loved by a lot of people, but, I mean, it gets hard sometimes. And I'm not talking about my dick. Oh, oh fuck. But no, life is difficult. And I know for 100% fact, like, I'm not the only one. Obviously. But, I mean, and plus it's just, you know, I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. I mean, my life isn't really that fucked up, but it's just, there's a couple things that make me, you know, think of, you know, just ending myself, but I can't do that because I would hurt so many people. Plus, I'm too afraid to do it anyways, you know, like, to actually do it, like, plus, I mean, I don't even want to. And yeah, I know, there's a knife sitting right next to me, don't worry, I'm not gonna use it. I'll just, like, throw you over there, I guess. But, I mean, I don't know. I've thought about it a couple times, but I just really find that the best, not really the best, but, like, one of the best, for me anyways, it probably varies with different people, but for me, I think the best way to deal with my depression is just cry. Because that's nature, you know, if something hurts, it's just natural to cry it out. And, you know, shit like that. But, which I cry probably 2 or 3 times a week. I just get it all out, and right after, I feel better. Sometimes I cry myself to sleep, I'm not gonna lie. Because sometimes it feels like nobody gives a fuck about me, but then I'm like, well, a lot of people care about me, you know. But sometimes, I mean, I'm pretty sure that people, I mean, a lot of people have felt this way, you know, like, that nobody cares about them, their life isn't worth living, you know, which, I mean, life is special. Like, if you killed yourself, Jordan, I wouldn't literally try to hold your body at the funeral. You don't you dare, man. I can't go through losing you. We all know I'm supposed to. See, it's shit like that makes me feel happy. You know, because, I mean, I know I mattered to a lot of people, but, I mean, if I were to at least I mean, not at least, but if I was gonna try, I probably couldn't go through with it. Because I couldn't. I just can't. But, I don't know. I was gonna say something else, but then I forgot. Oh yeah, life. See, every person's life in this universe, or in any other life, is, life is special. Life is one of those mysteries where not even, well, I don't know if scientists don't even know, but I'm just gonna say I don't think scientists understand how life can exist, or how something can gain sentience, like, or gain consciousness, or whatever it's called. Like, or if like a creature like starts moving on its own, like that's. I don't think scientists have really figured out how life is there, how life came to be. But we may have a difference in. Yeah, I know you care. I know you care, Gareth. And I know Bryce cares. I know Sydney cares. I know Alyssa cares. I know everybody cares. But it's just sometimes, I feel alone. Like probably most people do. Some people, I guess. But, I don't know. Sometimes it just gets too hard, I mean, I know I'm not the only person. I'm pretty sure every single person, dude, that's a philosophical thought. Yeah, that is philosophical. Because, I mean, it's like, every life is special. Like, I don't think life can be replicated. Unless, unless you're a woman and, you get fucked and then the sperm is the key. Men are the key to life, kind of. I mean, I know women are the one who birth life, but men got, fucking sperm, which is like, what everybody is. I don't know if that makes any sense now. Oh, fuck. I don't know anymore. But, like, even when I was little, like, I was, like, even from a young age, like, I was so interested in science. Like, I wanted to be a scientist, like, the kind that, like, creates life, and, like sci-fi shit, like, shit that isn't even possible. I mean, I know cloning is possible, and that's kind of like creating life, but I don't know. But, even from a young age, I was thinking, like, hey, it would be cool if I created just a living thing. But then, as I got older, I'm like, oh, you need a male sperm and a female egg to make that. I mean, and then I looked down at my special parts, and I'm like, well, I got one key to life. Now, where to find a woman's egg? But then, like 4 years ago, I stumbled upon a thing called a homunculus, which is like an artificial human thing. There's this channel by this Russian guy. I don't know how the fuck to say his name because I'm not Russian, obviously. But, he created a lot of homunculi, or whatever the fuck they're called. But I've watched these videos, they're actually pretty fucking amazing. But people are thinking that maybe he, it's like a puppet or something. Like, he's just pulling the strings, Or, like, magnets. But I'm like, I think there's something there, I think you created life. Because basically how you create a homunculus is this is only guys can make this, so. Which I've actually done probably 6 or 7 experiments of my own trying to create a homunculus. So you get some, the guy, does that until white gooey stuff, comes out, called semen, or cum, but, that happens, and then I think the guy put it in a syringe, and he, poked just the smallest hole into the chicken egg, and he put his sperm into the egg. I kind of had to crack like a very small, as small as I could. I don't have a syringe. Sorry if this is kind of gross, but hey, it's science. It's how life is created. Jordan, no, stop. No, no, I swear I'm done with all the sperm stuff. Because, no, after you get the syringe in, you put a Band-Aid over it, and then you're supposed to leave it in, like, a dark place for, I think, like, up to 10 days, I think it is. But I think the longer you keep it in the dark place, and you can't not disturb it, you can't touch it or anything for those 10 days. And then once it's been 10 days, you crack open the egg, and then something's supposed to, like, come out. But I hear that the longer you leave it in the dark and shit, the longer you leave it alone, like, the bigger it'll get or some shit. I don't know. But I tried that, and all the times that I tried, it failed. And I'm thinking it's probably the syringe. No, I don't know, though. But, you know, like... And that's how mold is made. Yeah, true. And yeah, that's another thing I'm pretty allergic to, is mold. But, surprisingly, all the, experiments I did, the egg never got moldy or anything. So, I don't know. But then I heard, like, a lot of things like, oh, this homunculus thing is a fucking bunch of bullshit. You can't bleed, you can't have human sperm mixed with the chicken's egg. And I'm like, yeah? Well, this Russian guy proved you wrong, motherfucker. Yeah. Anything, see, is there any other closing thoughts? Because I might end it at about, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe? It's getting that time of the night where I'm kind of tired. And surprisingly, like the first podcast I did, my voice hurt. And last night's podcast, my jaw was hurting from talking too much. And now they're both just fine. I'm just tired from fucking trying to get all my shit back onto my phone. And trying to make sure that this podcast is up and running, you know, for now, obviously. So that I can keep live streaming and shit. And all that fun, colorful warfare shit. Get it? See, and when I'm tired, I make terrible jokes. And I just start rambling on about stupid shit that I don't know about. See, are there any closing thoughts? I'll tell you guys one more childhood story if I can think of one. Let's see, what else did I do when I was a wee young boy? Fucking, I don't remember, I don't think, I guess I could tell you. The first time I touched my... No, I'm just kidding. No, that's a different story. The first time I hit puberty. I still remember the first day that... I remember the day that I first, you know... what a nice day it was. Anyways. I don't think I can think of anything else. I gotta think of one thing. I kind of don't want to end it, but then I kind of do. But, I mean, I'm leaning towards that I don't want to end it, because I like talking to you guys, even if it's just Gareth, for now. I don't know what happened to Alyssa. Jordan, no. Jordan, yes! No. At least Gareth is still here. I don't know what happened to Alyssa. She probably had to go. I don't know. I think I might end it, because I can't really think of anything else. So, if you guys did like this, fucking podcast, then please do leave a like and a comment, and, also, if you check in the description, good old Colorful Warfare's channel's in there, Silas, aka Sydney, and one of my best friends that was on here, I don't know what happened to her, Alyssa. Guys, go show her some love. She only has 12 subscribers, which... You guys should go sub to her. Do it. I'm gonna kill you. Nah, I'm not gonna kill anybody. That's another thing, too. It's like, I'd feel terrible if I tried to kill somebody, you know. That's another thing. But that's for another day. So, join me tomorrow night at around the same time that I do these, around 8:30-ish. I think tomorrow, guys, if you're a big fan of Marvel, I think I'm going to go very in-depth in Marvel movies. All 23. Oh no, is it the 24? No, I think whenever one Far From Home is, Spider-Man Far From Home, that one's gonna be included. 23 or 24, however many movies. I think Black Widow's actually gonna be the 24th. But anyways, enough of my rambling. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this, then make sure you leave that like, the comments, and please subscribe. It would really help me out a lot. And I will see you guys in my next podcast or whatever else video I do. Goodbye, everybody.